The movie Olympus Has Fallen is a very powerful movie that depicts what it would be like if America's White House ever fell under a terrorist attack. The movie's message is that even the strongest nation in the world can fall under the blink of an eye. In the very beginning, the president's main security guard holds himself responsible for the death of the president's wife on Christmas. The president dismissed him from his duties after that, but soon enough he would count on him to be the very man to save him as well as the whole entire nation. A year and a half later, on July 5th, the president met with the Prime Minister of North Korea to discuss the events happening in the DMZ. Outside of the White House, the attack started when a foreign aircraft shot Americans out of the sky. The series of events that rapidly unfolded after that shows just how unprepared and how weak we can be at times. When the president was rushed to his bunker, he called for his guests to come with him, and that's where he messed up. That tells us how vulnerable we can be at any given time. The man behind all of this says that it takes 15 minutes for our armed forces to reach the White House, and they took it down in 13. They then tied everyone from the White House up and started to wreak havoc on everyone. And all that they could do was watch hopelessly. Since the president and the vice president were being held hostage, the active president was the Speaker of the House. This picture shows him here, completely unprepared and unaware of what to do next. Should he follow the terrorist request or risk the lives of everyone in America? This is the man who will save the president and all of the American people. Here he is shown in front of the White House without any idea of what exactly is going on. The first mission he completes is finding the president's son, who was going to play a key role in the terrorist plan to get what he wanted, and getting him to safety was the most important thing. This gave everyone in the Pentagon a breath of fresh air and renewed their hope. In this scene in the movie, the terrorist group is ordering this U.S. official to walk out of the White House. It shows how helpless she was for her own life, as well as everyone still down in the bunker. She knew she was going to be killed at any given moment, but was completely susceptible to anything they wanted to do to her. As with any crisis, the active president must address the nation at some point. Here, he is telling the nation that everything is going to be okay, and that their nation is never stronger than when tested. This kind of tells us how sheltered the nation is from knowing exactly what's happening. The movie ends with a safe nation, and the disgraced security guard gets his job back. The president gives a speech about all those lost and about the people out of the spotlight who give their lives to protect the others. This movie makes us aware of such tragic events and tells us that although we are strong and powerful, we are not invincible. I would recommend it to anyone because of the importance of the messages it sends and all of the appeals that are demonstrated. As the Speaker of the House said, we are never stronger than when we are tested.